Okay, members, if you'd like to take your seat, we're going to have to open the meeting. There are still people coming in, but we have to open it. So if you'd just like to take your seats, I'm going to declare that the meeting's open and welcome everybody to the meeting. I'll just introduce everybody that's on stage to start off with. Sean's just coming up. Sean Hudson, Assistant Secretary. I'm not sure why we've got Rob Elliott up here. He's a member, but he's decided to come up and advise us tonight. Jeff Jackson, the Secretary. Sonia McCormack, the Senior Vice President, and I'm the President, Pauline Fegan. So I'll declare the meeting opened, and I'd like to move to the business of the meeting. If you've got questions, can you please go to the mic? Is that the best way to do it? Yep. By inserting after Rule 55 a new Rule 55A in the following terms.
Point of order, Madam Chair. Can you stick to the business of this meeting, please? Those resolutions aren't part of the business. But the members
that they are part of the resolution.
Members,
Yeah,
quite clearly, over 200 members petitioned a meeting to be called tonight. Do you mind, Tony, if I can say what I'm saying? I didn't interrupt Pauline. Over 200 members petitioned the union, petitioned me to call a meeting tonight. There was one reason that members wanted a meeting tonight, and that was so that resolutions could be put forward to assist the union in going forward and being able to do its job. And quite simply, the Secretary of the Union, I would report to you, has not been able to do his job. He, before Christmas, had 16 resolutions passed in a branch committee of management, purposely designed to make sure I could not do my job. It was to make me, over a period of time, look bad in your eyes. Well, members are not stupid. They're not silly. They've seen through what's happening. They saw the meeting tonight. That meeting's going to happen.
We have a situation where our elected committee cannot work together in unity. The only ethical thing to do is for the entire committee to stand down and to be re-nominated.
So can we have speakers for and against the motion? Are you going to speak for it, or you've spoken for it?
Members, I simply seek that this resolution be put and voted on. It expands our branch committee of management, it calls for an election, and it will put this union back on track. Vote in favour.
People will say to me, what's in it for you? Well, let me tell you, I'm the highest paid person in this hall. There is nothing in it for me, because I don't want a job with the union. I don't want a job anywhere. I've got a job. But what I do care about are the cleaners and the domestics and the low-paid people of this organisation. And it's time we got on with it.
Les, you haven't lost your touch, and we all learned a lot from you. But quite simply, we asked every member. I wrote to every member of the branch committee of management and the three officials, asking them whether they would resign so that we could have fresh elections, and that's been rejected.
I would also like to support the statements being made by members calling for an election to try and sort this mess out. In the absence of that approach, I would like to speak for this motion. My understanding of this motion is that it does three things. The first thing that it does is it opens up new positions on the branch committee of management so that the members can decide who they want on that branch committee of management representing their interests. The second thing that it does is ensure that when a vacancy arises, be it a casual vacancy, a temporary vacancy, a permanent vacancy, whatever it is, where new positions are created as this rule change is going to do, that there is a proper process where the members get to decide who fills that spot. It will bring an end to people tapping their mates on the shoulder and getting them on the branch committee of management. We have a problem. The members in this room are saying that that branch committee of management does not represent their interests. This will provide for an election where we as members all get to decide. The third thing that it will do is make sure that we don't get into this mess. One of the problems at the moment is that charges have been laid against members of the branch committee of management, and under the rules, the branch committee of management is supposed to deal with those charges. How in the hell can a branch committee of management deal with charges against itself? It's an outrage. What this resolution, what this motion will do is make sure that there is a process where the branch committee of management cannot deal with serious issues where charges are made under the rules, that can be escalated to the national executive. That is a proper process. It is what should happen. And I speak in favour of this resolution because I think it will bring about some stability to our union in a very, very important year of bargaining where our members deserve better representation.
As it was pointed out earlier, it was against the rules